We need to talk about things that you should never do in Medellin. Hi, my name is Rebecca. I was born and raised in New York City to Colombian parents, but I have been living in Medellin since 2018. I am a tour guide here and in New York City, so I spend a considerable amount of time watching and observing how people move throughout cities. I also make content reflecting on my life here as an expat and on things first generation American. So if that sounds interesting to you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now, Medellin has its own social codes, and I have made a list of things that I think that you should refrain from doing in order to ensure a smooth time in Medellin. So let's get started. Number one, do not call Medellin cheap. It doesn't come off as something positive. Now, I understand that maybe in the countries that you're visiting us from, things might be much more affordable in Medellin, but saying that things are cheap isn't really helping anyone. It doesn't help you because you generally don't want to tell people how deep your pockets go, and it doesn't help locals because Medellin is not a vacation destination or a temporary relocation spot. So to put things into perspective for you, let's talk about the local purchasing power. In 2026, Colombia's minimum wage actually ranks within the top 5 in Latin America. So today it is roughly between 1.7 and 1.8 million Colombian pesos, plus 250,000 Colombian pesos for a transportation subsidy, and not everyone gets that. So at today's exchange rate, that could be anywhere between 500 and 550 US dollars monthly. So in cities like Medellin and Bogota, people are typically making between 2 and 2.5 times the minimum salary. But it's also important to consider that a large share of Colombia's workforce is informal and earns way below minimum wage. So if you're finding the accommodations, the foods, the drinks, and social life very affordable, that is great, fantastic. Please enjoy it, but maybe keep that to yourself. Number 2, don't get too informal too fast. Although paisas are very friendly, Medellin is still a very traditional and conservative city. So formality still matters. Address older people, señor or señora, and people your age, usted, at least until things get a little bit more familiar within the relationship. It's also very important to know that in Medellin, friends and family are 2 separate circles. So enjoy the warmth, but understand that family spaces are earned over time. Number 3, don't skip the greeting. In Medellin, formality comes before the request. So whether you are at the doctor's office, at the supermarket, or simply waiting for the elevator to get to your apartment and you run into your neighbor, a simple buenos dias, ¿cómo está? Goes a long way and should come first. It might feel like you're about to engage in small talk, but you're not. It is just a simple social code that runs in the city. Acknowledging the person before getting what you need from them always comes first. Number 4, don't treat lunch like it's a quick bite. In Colombia, lunch is actually the main event. A real lunch is sopa y seco, not a quick bite on the go. Having soup first, followed by rice, protein, plantains, and salad is the traditional meal structure. Fast foods like burger, pizza, or hot dogs are definitely considered the lighter option and are associated with dinner or something casual. Number 5, don't confuse warm weather with beach culture. Even in spring-like weather, local people are pretty polished. So historically speaking, Medellin has a very strong fashion background and style matters. It's not about being fancy, it's just about putting in the effort. So try to stay away from flip-flops, shirtless walks, or bikinis outside of pool areas. The way that you dress signals how seriously you take yourself and the space that you're in. So dress appropriately. And number 6, don't throw trash on the streets. People in Medellin take a lot of pride in its public spaces. Medellin has rebuilt its image and its infrastructure over the past decade, and public spaces like parks, sidewalks, and metro stations take part of that transformation. So littering is not only seen as messy, it's also a big sign of disrespect. And that's it. Follow these 6 rules and it should be easy sailing for you in the city. If you would like to walk the streets of Medellin with me, I have left all of the pertaining information in the description of this video. Don't forget, my name is Rebecca. If you like what you saw today, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.